This video is for adult collectors. Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Beyblade Burst, Quad Strike, Twister, Pandora, Evasive P8. As usual, I'm going to show you guys the box, all the different sides of it, not much going on this side. Here's the back. As you can see, it says it's a defensive type with the armor tip on, stamina type with it off, and it spins to the right. Let's take a look at the bay itself. Here it is. Not quite as good as the picture. I think it kind of looks silvery on the picture. Unfortunately, the bay inside rarely looks as good as the CGI rendering on the box. It's a pretty... On the other hand, it's a sort of a unique bay. I haven't felt many bays with this sort of white color around the outer ring. I like how you got this sort of blue pattern painted on top, and it's not going to scratch because it's on the top of the Beyblade, not on the sides, which is good. And you get a nice blue swirl in the middle over some orange translucent plastic, which is nice. Very cool. It's supposed to be the defensive sort of tip. Looks a bit like a balance or attack type. It's kind of flat, and then you got the weight ring, which is pretty round. Still looks nice. So I'm going to test this out, and to do that, I'm going to test it out against another defensive stamina type quad bay. Test it out against Chain Kirbyus. I think that's what it's called. Hopefully I don't have this confused with Chain Kerbex, which is another Beyblade I heard of. So let's get the Stadium out. As usual, when I use quad bays, I'm going to use this string launcher. It doesn't come with any launcher, so I like to go with the string launcher, as I usually use with quad bays. The quad drive string launcher. So let's get this. They're both right spin. So this here, and Chain Kirby's here. They're both set to the right spin settings. Let's go. Looks like Chain Kirbyus was no match for Twister Pandora. Let's try it again. The opposite order to make sure. Wasn't even close this time. Whoops, I think something fell in. I'm gonna try it again. All right. So a bit closer this time. Twister won again. So let's get let's tip off here. Let's see what the driver looks like underneath. Oh, nice. It's a nice sharp one. So I think I've seen it before, maybe on another Pandora. So let's or maybe right, this is a different stamina tip, so right. Let's do this. Alright, looks like Twister won. Let's try it again. Kind of boring when they're just bumping next to each other. Let's see who wins now. Let's try this again. Just curious which one is better. Let's try the opposite order. It seems Chain Kirbyus is better in their stamina modes. Probably because this is a more solid tip. This one seems kind of hollow, unfortunately. So, let's get them into their apex forms. Let's see what this one's like. Right, interesting. I don't remember seeing this ring before, so let's get these. Rearrange the middle part as I usually do. Let's do the same with Chain Kirbyus. Now, in their apex forms, they actually fit very well with the Pro Series string launcher, so I'm going to try it with that. Also, the string is quite a bit longer, so that's good. Try it again. Chain Kirbyus. Press this time. Okay, so interesting. So, yeah, it looks like the hollow tip really hurt Twister in its stamina mode. I guess Apex, putting them both in Apex mode just makes it topple quicker. So let's put the defensive tip back on this again. And then I think I established that this was better when they're both in there using their defense armor tips. So let's try it again. Their apex modes. See if that's still the same result. Because I don't think apex mode often doesn't changes much when you're comparing two tops and everything else is the same about them. I mean, same as the first battle. Twister is circling around Kirbyus a lot more because it's got a flatter tip. Interesting. Let's try the opposite order. Obviously, Twister is more aggressive with its flatter tip. Whoa, should get that out of there. It wasn't even close. I mean, it's still going. You know what? All right, so let's try this one more time in the opposite order. Twister first, and then chain Kirbyus. So much closer this time. Let's try this again. So chain Kirbyus won, but it was a much closer battle than when Twister won second. Let's try this again. All right, so I think as a defensive, with its armor tip on, Twister is better than chain Kirbyus, but in the stamina modes with the armor tips off, chain Kirbyus is the better stamina type. I feel like this is a very good quad bay. It's very strong in defense mode. Also moves around quite aggressively, which I like. Colors look very good. I like the white color on the outside. Definitely don't see many quad bays with this sort of outer ring with the blue on top of it. Unfortunately, the hollow stamina tip really hurts it without the armor tip. But as long as you keep the armor tip on it, this is a good Beyblade. Please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Bye.